So this has been the hot topic on YouTube as of late, and on the news as the closing date has approached. However, the shop is not closed yet. It's supposed to close today, and we're gonna see the shop one last time before it closes. Man, it's a damn shame that they're actually closing something so, well, it's so incredible, but it's okay. Hey, for nostalgia's sake, let's just go through systems I downloaded from. So I downloaded from mostly systems, perhaps the exception of the Neo Geo. Let's see, a Master System. I think I downloaded from Genesis. Yeah, I did. TurboGrafx 64, Super Nintendo. Let's take a look at the Neo Geo games I could have, now if the shop, was still open. A lot of classics here. And each of these games, you were to get on the separate cartridge, prepare to pay like $200 a piece, maybe $600, for each, because Neo Geo games do not come cheap. Yeah, it's apparent that I don't own any. Well, I don't have any of these. Honestly, to tell you the truth, this is kind of a bittersweet moment because it's not like I can add any more points and download. Let's see. For instance, Metal Slug 4. Okay, let's go buy it, right? Oh, okay, cool. Let's hit the download button and see what happens. The software requires 900 Wii points to download. You do not have enough Wii points. Oh, shoot. That sucks, right? Well, that's crazy. The very last, last hours of this shop, the only thing that's really there for is if you have any existing points. Well, it's been like that for a year, but even at this last hour, it's just for existing points. And that's it, man. That's just it. There's Phantasy Star, Sonic, whatever. I didn't even download Sonic, but I got Phantasy Star at least. So that's the Master System. Let's go to NES. Yeah. A lot of classics here for sure. Probably should have gone to NES Classic because, there's just, I didn't know they actually had elevator action there. Cool. I'm just seeing a whole catalog of what's about to disappear. Yeah, Life Force, Kirby's Adventure, those are pretty good. Kid Icarus, Galaga, even though I don't have them. Alright. The worst part about this is that it's not on the Wii U eShop. Like, most of these titles are not there, unfortunately. It's just really a drag, but it is what it is, man. Should have known better to get these here than on the Wii U shop, because it's just, they got some pretty obscure titles here that never ever made to the Wii U shop ever. Like Renegade, for instance. That looks kind of interesting, actually. River City Ransom, again, that's another title, that never made to the Wii U shop. I don't even know if it's gonna make it to the Switch, because Nintendo's being really slow about the Switch, or hardly putting any games out for it. Okay, as you guys can tell, I own Star Tropics, so yeah, I guess. But that's also on the Wii U shops. Oh, that's kind of a drag. Legend of Zelda, yeah, I gotta have that. So yeah, the mistake I made here, as you guys can tell, is that I did not download the more obscure games. Instead, I just went ahead and downloaded, most of the common games. They could probably still get somewhat cheap on cartridges. So, yeah. Or Acrobat, it was okay. Now Chrono Trigger, at least I got that. That game's expensive as hell. I mean, try to get it nowadays. Expect to pay like $100+. Okay, got the Donkey Kong Countries at least. And got the third one on the Wii U, so I'm good to go with that. Final Fantasy 2. Yeah, good to go with that. At least got that on here, so. Final Fantasy 3, I got the cartridge for it. It's in great condition. Actually, I also have the cartridge for Chrono Trigger, but the battery's shot, and yeah, it makes it useless. Yeah. Good thing is, I don't even need the Mega Man, X games. Because, it's just, got the Legacy Collection, so it's not a big deal. Yeah, you got Prince of Persia, My Ambition, Secret Man. I just gotta download that one, guys. Had to download it. Super Adventure Island, Island 2, Castlevania 4. Oh, man. I remember those days when, cartridges, like, you could literally just walk into any GameStop and an average price for it would be like $9.99. I miss those days. It really sucks that nowadays you have to pay premium prices for most of these games. Now, Vegas Sticks, that's a laughable entry right there, because you could probably still get that, sealed for less than $100. Perhaps complain the box for 10 to $20. Anyways, done exploring that. Oh yeah, I love the 64. Barman here will actually have that on cartridge, so that's probably for the better since Rumble's unsupported on the Wii, so yeah. Okay, Paper Mario, cool, but I should have gotten Sin and Punishment. My mistake for not getting that one. Mario 64, yep. Majora's Mask, yep. Now, Ocarina of Time, I got that in the Wii U shop already, so it doesn't matter. Yoshi's Story. Big mistake for me to not actually get that. Alright. Let's go back to system. Let's look at Turbo Graphics. Here's Zonk. Okay. Blazing Lasers. Bomberman 93. Oh yeah. That's a big one right there. Fox Adventure. What the heck that is. Oh, Rondo of Blood. That is... I didn't even know they had this here. Man, the more I see this, the more disappointed I'm getting that I didn't buy these, 3 years ago. Dang it. Man, that sucks. There's a bunch of random games. Double Dragons, of course. Dragon Spirit. Dragon's Curse, I don't know what that is. Dungeon Explorer, Fighting... Oh, Fighting Street. Oh, man, I remember that. The nerd did a whole video about that one. Galaga 90, Gay Thunder. So, it's all cool, but... Lords of Thunder. Right, so let's keep going down the list. Utopia, Utopia 2, New Venture Island, Ninja Spirit, Power Golf. Huh. Wow. Psychosis. Okay, that's a strange title there. Which is probably one of the ones I'm actually going to go into. Just, yeah, details, please. Yeah. Whatever. R-Type. Yeah, familiar with that. Shockman, Splatterhouse. Man. You gotta be kidding me. Yeast Book 1 and 2. Should have gotten that too. Dang it. I'm gonna go Yeast 1 and 2 on PC, but not the same as having the actual, original. Man, that stinks. Man, no wonder the Wii U flopped. This Virtual Console is just garbage compared to this. Sega Genesis, oh yeah. Gotta love that. Except, the majority of these games, you can pretty much just get this through a collection, Sega collection, that packs in about 50 of them now. So, I'm not too sad about these going away. I mean, these are relatively quite easy to obtain. Even Gunstar Heroes. It's in that collection now. All these games are just easy as heck to obtain. And even collecting them on cartridges, it's still a lot of them you can still get just fine. Yeah, like for example, all of these right here. Well, probably Session Splatterhouse is going to be on the collection. All Streets of Rage games. I'll be there too. Maybe not Strider, but hey, I got the cartridge for that one. So Vermont, Red Shinobi. I actually got a cartridge for this one, version 1.0 on that, because, well, let's just say that Sega didn't want to get sued with all the Marvel characters and such, the Marvel and DC characters that they were using as bosses. Well, we've got one more to see, folks. That's going to be Virtual Console Arcade. Now, this is where things are going to get pretty nuts. Just imagine that you could actually download these arcade games that you used to have to throw quarters in for, or if you really wanted to have a permanent one, you'd have to actually, buy it and buy the whole machine. Even today, it should be thousands of dollars for each. And it's a huge machine that you want to get. And even though Solomon's Key is an arcade game, this game often get those games, those games you gotta laugh at because it's just not that good. Oh, Space Harrier. That's what Shenmue is for. Moving on. Yeah. Here we go. Moving on. Wonder Boy in Monsterland. Yeah. Well. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Here we go. That's, I guess, my way of saying goodbye. Newest editions. Huh. Yeah, you can tell they have not had anything in a very, very long time. They even put a date that they had it. Yeah, it's just chugging along. Weird. Anyways, There you go, guys. Wii Shop channel, may you rest in peace. It was nice knowing you. Well, guess we're gonna have to either buy the cartridges or I guess Nintendo Classic or SNES Classic. Alright, folks, thank you for watching my video. And rest in peace, Shop channel. Rest in peace.